Paris has a new mayor. Socialist Emmanuel Grégoire was elected to the top job in the French capital during elections in March. He's no stranger to Paris City Hall. He was first deputy to outgoing Mayor Anne Hidalgo. Like her, he has the support of French ecologists. And that leaves many people wondering, will it be more of the same or a new departure for the city? We asked Parisians what they think.
I voted for him because I like how Paris developed in the last 10-15 years, and I have no car. I like to stroll around, and especially I like to use the banks of the Seine. And what I like also was the politics to make Paris more green, more trees and less traffic. I know that many people who have cars are against it, but I think this is the future of the big cities in Europe.
So you have a lot of bike lanes now, pedestrian streets.
And this is really good for me because I do not listen anymore the cars.
I cycle a lot, so that's good for me. But I understand for delivery, it's not that easy.
It seems like there's a problem with buses in the town.
That's
Do you
right.
think he's aware of this?
I know they're aware of that. For elderly people or disabled people, underground stations are not accessible to disabled people. So I hope they will do that. They will do better in the years to come. That's not that easy. It's so costly, we know that.
Some Parisians complained that Anne Hidalgo spent too much time looking after tourists here and not Parisians.
Yeah.
Do you think that was the case?
To me, no. Not because when you improve the city for the tourists, you improve the city for the locals.
Now, Paris does, however, live from tourism. Do you ever wander around here and think, why are there so many tourists?
No, I understand. I'm a tourist myself in my own city at times. Okay, I'm still amazed at what I see, museums, galleries.
What about tourism like Airbnb and that? There's quite a lot in the centre.
Yeah.
And Emmanuel Grégoire says he is going to clamp down on this, cut it down. What's your thought on that?
So actually, my apartment is on Airbnb. Sometimes I rent it when I go on vacation.
So you like his policy of you can have a little, but not too much.
Exactly. Yes, it's an income in plus to rent my apartment on Airbnb. So that's really fine. I am a single mother, so this is good. But of course, not too much because there is a lot of problem to have an apartment here. So, yeah.
There are some who've said that, particularly in the centre, that so many apartments have been given over to short-term lets and vacation rentals, and not enough for locals.
That's true, and I hope they will be stricter with that. They try to apply a few measures to restrict the number of this kind of renting, but I hope they will be stricter, impose restrictions in specific areas first, or have new taxes on those who rent.
I must say I'm quite sick about what I'm going to see, that most people buy and invest in apartments and then rent it by Airbnb. So families have no more possibilities to get a normal apartment for rent, and to buy is very, very expensive.
So you would support him in restricting?
Of course. We have also other problems going on in Paris, like people who have no home, homeless people in the streets. Here I would really prefer or like very much that he is starting to get really a solution for this, because it makes me sick to see these poor people in the streets.
The only negative point for me, sir, is the homelessness. To see still more and more homeless people sleeping rough, and that's unbearable for us. It's for all of us, of course. That's the main issue I hope they will deal with first. I know that's not easy, but I can't accept seeing year after year so many people sleeping out in wintertime or even in summertime. That's for me, that's the urgent measure to take.
Emmanuel Grégoire now has 6 years to make his mark on the French capital. Reporting from Paris, Elaine Cobb in Paris.